Hello, ladies and gents. The next team on the docket to predict their season is USC. Now, they've already played a game. They beat San Jose State in a game everyone thought they would win. As for the game in question, they were tied in the second quarter. USC was up 21-14 at half. Had some people thinking San Jose State might hang around, and then they kind of exploded the offense in the second half. People are kind of clowning on their defense for giving up 28 points to San Jose State. I really wouldn't. I mean, here's the thing. I wouldn't expect USC to have a good defense this year. I mean, not like elite level. I'm not saying they're going to be really terrible. I'm just saying this is going to be a team that outscores teams, not a team that wins a game 13-10 or something like that. They are going to be winning games 48-41 and stuff like that. So, I mean, giving up 28 points to San Jose State, I mean, it might be a little concerning, but I mean, it's the first week of the season. But yeah, I mean, win, I guess. All right, now let's get to the games. Nevada is their next game. They should win that. They play poor Stanford. It's going to be stuck in the Pac-12 when everyone leaves. But USC should win that. At Arizona State, I don't project Arizona State to be a very good team this year, so I'm going to say that they win that one. At Colorado could be interesting. I think Colorado's a really big wild card this year because I feel like they can go anywhere from like 9-3 to like 3-9. I mean, I don't really know how much Coach Prime is going to turn around this program in year one. We'll have to see. This will probably be Colorado's biggest game, a home game against USC. I think Lincoln Riley and company and Caleb Williams are going to... I think they'll win. I don't know if Caleb Williams is going to win the Heisman again. I wouldn't count on it. Not a lot of people win the Heisman back-to-back. I think Tebow is the last to do it. I'm pretty sure someone else is going to win it, but I mean, we'll see. Arizona, I think that's a win. So we got a clean 6-0 start. Bowl eligibility after 6 games. Now comes the back half. With 4 ranked teams in 5 weeks. This is a rough 4-game stretch. Let's start with at Notre Dame. I'm going to go with loss because this is going to be their first real test of the year. Those first 6 games were cupcakes for the most part. For the most part, those were cupcakes. This is their first real tough game, and it's a road game in South Bend. I don't know how USC is going to handle it their first time out there. So if I'm a betting man, I'm going to go loss. I think Notre Dame beats USC. And they get Utah at home. And this is a team that has had their number, man. Dude, I think Utah beat them twice last year, didn't they? They beat them by 1 at home. And then they played them in the Pac-12 title game, and Utah took the top. They blew them out, dude. This is a really good Utah team that has just had USC's number. And USC does get this game at home. It's gonna be. I don't know. This is interesting. I want to see who Utah has still. Because I mean, this is a really good Utah team. This is definitely going to be a Utah team. Yeah, they got Cam Rising back and everything. Man, I don't know. I really don't know about this game. I say coming off a loss, coming home, I think USC rebounds and wins. I that's what I think personally. At Cal is awful. They will win that one. Then they got the 2 other teams that are going to be joining them in the Big Ten next year, Washington and Oregon. Washington at home, I'm not going to lie. I think people are really overhyping Washington. Now, like they'll be a good team. Like Washington is definitely going to be really good. Michael Penix, former IU quarterback, He's great, man. But I mean, people are thinking he's gonna win the. I don't know if he's gonna win like the Heisman though. Like some people are saying. I just think preseason rank 10. I think is a little high for. I just think that's a little high for Washington personally. I'm gonna say at home since USC gets this game at home. I think they win. And then another thing for USC is they dodge Oregon State. Oregon State I think will be a good team, but they still got to play. I don't know the fact that they have all these games in a row at Oregon. I'm gonna say loss at Oregon, and the reason why is because I think they're gonna be like beaten up after this 4 game stretch, and then they got to go on the road to. In Oregon, I mean Oregon's always a top. They're always a tough team to play, especially on the road at not. I almost said Autism Stadium at Autzen Stadium. Uh, yeah, I think it'll just be a tough game for USC, and I think they do end up losing. But I do think they end the season with a win against UCLA. So I'm gonna go with 10-2 for USC, which for a team that's ranked 6th in the country preseason, would y'all consider that disappointing for USC? I think okay with how good the Pac-12 is going to be good this year, and it's a shame that it's just a shame that it's just going to be gone at the end. But like here, if we go to standings, I think there are 5 teams ranked preseason in the Pac-12. USC, of course, USC at 6, Washington at 10, Utah at 14, Oregon at 15, Oregon State at 18. The Pac-12's best season is going to be its last. I mean, they're going to go out with a bang, man. If only they had a good TV deal and their games weren't at 10 o'clock at night every game. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to watch a team. I'm excited to watch teams like USC. I think tomorrow what we'll do. So I'll do season predictions for all the ranked teams. So I think what we'll do is I think tomorrow I'll do Oregon and Oregon State, and then the next day I'll do Utah Washington, and then we'll go to a different conference. So tomorrow, Oregon State, and then tomorrow Oregon State, Tuesday Utah Washington. Wednesday, let's say Oklahoma, Texas. Let's do that, and then I'll think of some more teams. But yeah, see y'all then, I guess.